So it is Monday morning. It is time for a quick look at business news with Peter Switzer, the founder of the Switzer Report. Pete, good morning to you. So again, Middle East leading our bulletin this morning. Tensions continuing to rise. How is Wall Street coping with all of this?
Yeah, I guess the bottom line is we haven't seen a Middle East concern like the one you reported on this morning, Pete. But against that, you've got CPI. There was a miss. It was slightly higher than expected, but it was only a small miss. Then you saw the job number sort of basically saying there's no recession in the USA. Corporate earnings are still pretty good. And basically what we're looking at is Goldilocks on steroids in the US. And the only curveball really to rattle Wall Street will be the Middle East.
Okay, now you've got the US economy that's seen higher than expected inflation and jobs. So it's on a roll, continuing to be on a roll.
Yeah, and I think we haven't got very many important pieces of data here in Australia this week, but the focus will be overseas. Chinese data is going to be really important because we're expecting them to bump up their fiscal spending. If they do that, that's going to be good for our economy and also for our local stock market. But the US is going to get retail numbers, industrial production, and inflationary expectations. All this will add to the story that the US is heading in the right direction.
Just on that, yeah, so just on China, I mean, there had been a fair bit of reporting on that over the weekend. So where do you see that going this week, Pete?
Yeah, the reporting we've seen is a bit on the negative side, that they might not lift the amount of spending that's required. The flip side is one of their leading officials is making the point that greater fiscal spending is a chance. Beijing always plays a very conservative game, doesn't give anything away. But from our point of view, the data we see this week will be, I think, important to the amount of spending we see coming out of China over the next 3 to 6 months.
Thank you so much. We will talk to you again soon.